Damn, put me back in the friggin' driver's seat.
All right, Jesse, what are we getting into today?
Well, I'm gonna tidy up on the old hoopty special here, get some things finally tightened down and zip tied up, keep things hanging off the bottom of it, if that makes any sense. And yeah, we're gonna tag team it too. Wild man behind the camera here is gonna be on the seat and get that all tidied up.
The seat is getting some love.
It looks rough, I'm
We
telling you.
got a Grand Canyon of a hole here we gotta fix. But anyways, we're gonna do some ghetto fixes to it and put a real cheap just cover over it for a time being, just so it ain't killing our pants. But
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, rip your pants right off. They'll even take me out to eat, man. It's bad.
It's a bad situation. All right, so let's get into it. You guys sit back. We will be going on a joyride on this thing here in this episode.
Man, we'll cruise 2-lane, man.
That's right. It's Friday night right now. We're getting in the AM hours right now, and then tomorrow morning, and you'll go and test drive this deal.
That sounds like a good game plan to me, man.
Let's do it. Alrighty guys, so this seat has been already killing 2 pairs of pants. It got one of mine and it got one of Jesse's, so it's not good. So what we done is we just bought some foam at a local fabric shop, just kind of get zip tied down in this deal, get kind of covered up and cleaned up, and that way I can get this cheap old seat cover on it, just so it's not tearing our clothes off, because the wires were sticking through this thing. It was really bad. But at least now we'll fill up some of the holes, and we'll get the seat back in here so it's not tearing our clothes off of us every time we get in and out of the car. And so yeah, man, it's time to go make an AutoZone trip. We need some transmission fluid, and let's get back on this old car. All right, wild man, what are we here for?
Transmission fluid, putting this daggum endless waterfall of
Leakage.
Yeah, leakage.
Well, let's go get it, man. Oh, you gonna get a grape soda today?
Dang right.
Grape soda, let's do it. What's going on, man? They working you hard today? Not too hard. I heard that. You keep them grape sodas filled up for us, man? May have some in there. There we go.
They ain't got it in the gallon, though. They got it in the quarters.
Here's it right there.
Oh, right in front of me.
Oh, you're in business now, dude. Heck yeah. Boom. Let's feed this beast.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully here, what, 2 more weeks and we'll have to be doing this more.
That's right, man. All right, let's get checked out here and go do some test driving.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I wrote it down there.
Oh, sorry, man. My other phone's dead, and that's the one that's got it on there.
You're good. Hey, look at this guy, 2 phones.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you.
You know he's popular.
That's it.
Yeah, man, you need to bring your own vehicle at car show, dude.
I'm going to bring my Camaro more like it.
That'll work. We'll be there, man. We'll have his GTO. My
Yeah, man.
55 will be there.
Dalton, what year's your Camaro?
6.7.
6.7? Heck yeah, man. That's all right.
Jason's going to get you to sign on there first. And it'll ask you for your card, brother. And you're the important man to contact.
Yeah. Here it goes right here. It's flowing good.
Too good. Yeah, man.
It's already started.
You couldn't wait till he hit the door.
No.
That's it. Dalton, appreciate you, man.
Y'all have a good one.
You too, man. Let's go do some hot rodding.
You dang right, man.
You guys been to the Jonesborough Armory yet? Well, I have.
All Alright guys, so we're back at the shop. It's time to fire this old girl up, and boy, this thing is fighting us right now. Oh my goodness gracious. So what actually ended up happening, after this thing wouldn't crank, I could tell it wasn't getting any spark, and sure enough, it had some issues underneath the dash where the fuse panel is, and we had to make some changes underneath there. So worked on that for a minute, got that problem fixed, and now we're back in action, guys.
Got brakes.
Yeah.
God, this seat.
Is it clear?
You're clear my way. Let's go up, let's go.
So right now the idle is still sitting really high on the tune-up and stuff on the car, and when you first start driving a Holley Sniper EFI system, they kind of have the idle sitting high anyway, so you have to adjust that back down. And right now we're trying to get some of these bugs worked out of it and also let the Holley tune up. It's also another good note that your first time doing a self-learn type of deal, and anytime you go to do a self-learn tuning situation where you're letting this thing learn and tune itself, it has to get up to 160 degrees first anyways before it'll actually start doing anything. So right now we're trying to get it drove around a little bit, get some heat in the motor, and also, you know, just testing everything out, make sure we ain't got any other problems or any other leaks in it. So right now we're just kind of cruising around, make sure this thing's going to be okay, and go from there. I'm also kind of noticing in the car that at this point, especially as it was going up the hill, it really kind of felt kind of sluggish to me, and so that's kind of got my brain kind of thinking that, well, probably don't have enough timing yet in the car. And I'm also kind of curious to see what the fuel pressure is reading at right now too, after all the changes that we've made in it since the last video. So we're going to cruise this thing around for a second, get it back in the driveway, and make a little bit of tuning changes on it and see what this thing will do.
A little bit, see what it does. Don't have to go wide open, but not taking it.
Hood ain't shut.
Okay, we'll have to fix that. Alright, keep it running. Just put it in park for a minute.
Alright, so we got it back home, made a couple more adjustments on it in between the timing and fuel pressure. Just kind of playing with it, see what it likes, what it don't like type of deal, and also getting some more driving in on this thing, keeping an eye on the temperature of it. And so far the temperature seems to be doing great on it. It's cruising good, running good, but I'm still, you know, between the response of it, it sounds great. You know, idle and you rev the motor up, it sounds like it's got power, but once you put it into gear, just riding as passenger in it, I'm still kind of not happy with the results, what I'm feeling here. So I definitely want to keep a tune on it and adjust on it and see what's going on here to get this thing a little bit more peppy, because I know it should make a little bit more power than what it is right now. It's also notable too, when we're riding around, I'm not really feeling this thing shifting gears. It's not downshifting and it's not upshifting. So I'm almost kind of curious too. Let Jesse kind of run with it a little bit. Sometimes it shifts, sometimes it don't, type of deal. And I'm kind of curious you know, if there's something going on in the transmission kind of bogging this thing down too. So is it leaving it in drive, meaning that it's pulling out in drive type of deal? So I'm kind of curious if this thing's acting right. So you can kind of hear it here, just how kind of sluggish it is off the line, and how long it takes it to kind of build up speed. So again, I've got some curiosities going on that we may have some problems going on in the transmission. So we'll do some other tests here in a minute to see if my suspicions are correct on that situation.
Wide open. All right. Okay.
Some kind of smoke back here.
Yes, indeed, man. Good little first cruise in it.
Oh yeah,
Now it's time to make some little adjustments here.
It's good to get behind the louvers again.
That's right. Or just get it in this shade right here so it ain't that dead sun. Yeah, work right there. That's good.
It's got better throttle response when it's in idle.
Yeah.
But when it's driving, it kind of acts like a dog.
Right. Well, we're under load. There's a few things I think's going on. Excuse me. Number one, I don't think we got enough timing in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the timing light out. That's number one. And number two, I don't think we got enough fuel pressure. I think it's time to check a regulator and see where we're at. Right now we're like at 40 something pounds, and I think we need to be at 60. That's where we need to be
so
at.
Up or the fuel.
Up fuel pressure, up timing, and I think we're about to see some power come in.
It might be a little bit different animal.
Yeah.
But guys, success.
Yeah, success right here. Every little bit counts. So let's make some adjustments here and see what it does. It's probably trying to go flat on us.
Yeah, because when I got it turned, you can hear this thing over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be flat. Hell.
It might be. We get back to the house, get aired up again.
Clear.
No, you got one coming. Dang, boys, I think we got it flat. Get her down there at the garage door and we'll get her pumped up. Unless you feel like it's going to come off the rim.
I think we can make it.
Probably just good stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see what it looks like.
All right. I know it's flat for a fact, man.
Yeah.
Trying to take all of our fun. Just trying to take all the fun.
Us from day one, man.
Well, Jesse, what do you think about your first little cruise there?
Oh, dude, no complaints, man. No complaints.
We're getting there. We're
getting there. It takes time.
Let's
we got to
get
play with the timing.
Yeah.
Everything else, get it right, and then we should really see what that little V3 can do.
Yeah, guys, I believe what's going on is he's got the balancer. It's on it. It's spinning, I do believe, and right now we're just doing the timing by ear, and it needs a lot more advance put in it. And the more advance we give it, it seems to like it a lot, and we're just gonna keep on playing with it, see what we can do.
Live and learn, man.
Alrighty guys, so I asked old Jesse if it was alright if I take this thing for a drive. I'm curious about something. I'm definitely wanting to test out to see if my theory about this whole transmission deal, where it's not really shifting too good, in my opinion, to see how this thing reacts when you put it down first gear and you stand on the loud pedal a little bit. See if this thing gets up on the tire a little bit better than what it has been acting. So let's take this thing up the road here, see what this thing does.
Yeah, man.
Had it in third gear.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what it was.
Well, damn, put me back in the friggin' driver's seat. Now that right there is what I was talking about.
That's a lot better.
Jesse, how'd it feel?
Good. Like Chevrolet's supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. That's a lot better. Alright, so to give a lowdown here. Alright, so we came back, we made a change on fuel pressure. We upped the fuel pressure 60 pounds. That helped out a ton. We also gave it some more advance. The problem with the timing right now is he's got the stock harmonic balancer on it, and so it's actually spun where top dead center is, so I'm not able to actually get a good reading or where we're even at right now. Basically, I done it by feel, just got it to the point of we advanced the timing to the point of it'll still start back up even when the motor's hot. So that's where we're at. So went to go take it on a test drive, and it ran better, but it still kind of felt like a little bit of a lazy turd, just to be honest.
Yeah, it really did.
And I was like, what is going on? Well, what's happening is I truly believe there's something going on in the transmission.
Yeah.
And this is not the TSR transmission. We got a wicked Turbo 400 coming for
Yeah.
it, but this thing is not shifting right, okay? So what's happening is when he's going down the road, it don't actually have it down in first gear. It acts to me like it's all the way up in the high gear or something, because it's not shifting real good when we're going down the road. So I was like, Jason, do you mind if I drive it just to see, because I was wanting the feel of it if those suspicions were correct. I throwed it down in the first gear, and now all of a sudden it's a whole different animal.
Yeah, exactly.
And this thing got pissed. And it wants to get sideways with you and have some fun real quick. So we get up the top of the hill, Jason's like, damn it, take it back down here. I want to drive this thing. It'll spin the wheel. All the way down. Well, does that feel a little bit better?
Oh man, it feels like it's supposed to now. Jack.
I was like, there's something not right. Yeah, I think you're already down there, ain't you? No. Alright. Alright, here we go. Give the beans. Feels a little bit better.
Yeah, man. Let's put this Cadillac up before we get busted.
Before we get in trouble here. I'd take it on down there. That way it's kind of hid a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, does that feel better?
That's the Chevrolet I know right there. Yeah, man.
Well, does it run a little bit better?
Runs a lot better. That's the way it needs to be right there.
Well, how about how it ran when it was in your little truck? Has it got a little bit more spit
It's
to
got
it?
a lot more punking to it now, dude.
All right.
Good Lord, man. What are you doing?
Man, using some of this race oil, get my beard all straightened out. It's all messed up on me.
I understand. We always do this, but guess what? You're the one that told me about this new sponsor that just come on board.
Stiffy's Beard Shop.
Exactly, man. Come on now.
What am I doing?
I had some on standby, and check this out, guys. Some real Johnson City special. You're going to have to get this on, dude. I'm telling you.
Heck yeah, man. I'll do that. I'll get some of that ladies' man oil on there, and I'll be in good shape.
You dang right, man. We'll pick a whole 10 mile an hour on the big end, dude. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, guys. We're looking good now. Big shout out to Stiffy's Beard Shop.
So there we go, guys. Successful episode here. The car's running a whole lot better. I'm very happy with the success we got of it. Things that are coming on this car. Jesse's got a TSR Turbo 400. Okay. This transmission will have a trans brake on it, and this is going to be a bad boy transmission for this thing. I mean, it really is.
Got me a new shifter coming.
New shifter coming.
I think I end up choosing to go with the Motion Raceworks shifter. So
yeah, so that's I'm gonna be redoing all of that. So right now we've got wires that are kind of just rolled up. So when he does get his new wiring harness, I can put this stuff where it's all nice and neat and all that stuff. So right now we've got everything mounted in pretty good, but it's all temporary until he gets all his new stuff. But guys, it's time to kind of transition here. We're gonna start working on the GTO and stuff.
Yeah, man.
And it's time to have both of them running at the same time.
Yeah, man.
Jesse, man, congratulations.
Always, brother.
Finally got to spin the wheel.
Yes, sir. Lord have mercy. A lot of depressing moments.
Tell them, paint it red.
Yeah. Y'all know the game. Like and share, lot the comments up, and smash that subscribe button, turning her into gray, and we'll be right there with y'all.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to go over to KillMotorsports.com, where we've got all kinds of merch over there and all kinds of high performance products as well. And definitely a big shout out to our sponsors and partners. Till next time, you guys have a good one.